Hello, and welcome to the one and only channel on YouTube dedicated to educating the viewers on how to improve financial literacy. Iman Godsi will discuss the 3 books that have had the most impact on his life in this video. He is a multi-millionaire at the ripe age of 21, and a huge reason for his success is his voracious reading habit. Follow these tips and you may become the next self-made millionaire. Subscribe to this channel if you are interested in learning more effective methods for handling your finances. Reading had a significant role in Iman's development as a person, which is the main topic of this video. It took him about 3.5 years, but he made it a point to read at least 1 book every week. After that, he fell into a slacker pattern. The first book is called Atomic Habits, and it was written by James Clear. Iman believes that of all the books written on the topic of routine and self-control, this is the one that packs the greatest punch. In the end, it doesn't matter who came up with a particular idea first. What matters is that the idea is effective. It is for him who can explain things the best, and in his view, James Clear deserves the honor of doing so. It will provide you with a decent roadmap on how to first identify the behaviors that are going to provide the biggest returns in your life. And after you've done that, it will provide you with an actual game plan on how to incorporate them into your life. This is the one thing that James Clear accomplished that was done better than everyone else. He teaches you how to make anything stay rather than simply presenting a bizarre framework, and explains why it is notably more definite that it takes 21 days rather than 66 days for a habit to remain around. This book doesn't waste any time getting to the heart of the matter. Not only does it assist you in comprehending the motivations behind your actions, but it also enables you to solidify those motivations into habits. The first book really gives us the idea that our habits are really an important thing as we lived on the life that we currently have. If you agree on this insight, like this video. The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida is the second book in the sequence. You shouldn't let the title of the book throw you off, since there seems to be a deeper meaning behind it. The information included in this book may not be totally relevant to a significant portion of the male population in the world. It's possible that it has some similarities with your personality. You must realize that this book is incredible, and that by reading it, you were granted permission to just be yourself. The legal matters included herein in terms of purpose and the general direction your life should go as a man in this world. A lot is included in the definition of masculinity. There are a lot of various approaches that you may take, but the concept of male energy should be able to dance between the feminine and the masculine. When it comes to romantic connections and partnership, the female is more masculine in her essence, while the male is more feminine in his essence. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Neither gender is more masculine or feminine than the other. There is a clear divide between the qualities associated with the feminine and a masculine energy. It is in no way similar to that, yet both of them are stunning, and they both dance with each other, which is frequently where the strongest relationships begin. The comparison just does not hold up. Realize that it doesn't really matter, especially considering that's the most important challenge that young men confront right now is learning how to manage their sexual energy. A word of advice to any business person who is now reading this book. If you're currently in a relationship, you should give this to your significant other. If you have a strong masculine personality, you will prioritize your goals above anything else. Empathy is something that individuals have, and it's something you should look for in a partner, particularly if you're in a relationship. You're really simply providing them with an insight or a window into your head. It's a sort of like giving them a sneak peek. Before we go on with our video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and also don't forget to subscribe to this channel. The last book is by Marcus Aurelius and is titled Meditations. The fact that you are able to have a peek into one of the greatest minds in history is the greatest thing. And one more interesting fact is that you are having an unintrusive glimpse into his mind. Marcus Aurelius really is one of the greatest minds in history. The point is, you should know that Marcus Aurelius never planned for this to become a book. In fact, he never intended for it to be published at all. These were just his personal notes. So, when you've got one of the greatest brains in history, such a strong guy, but also such a beautiful stoic mind, and you've got access to his mind, but in a manner where he's not attempting to perceive, manage, or filter what you say to him, then you've got something really special. If he is going wrong, instruct him nicely and show him what he failed to see. The advice reads, if you can't do that, blame yourself, or maybe not even yourself. This is an excerpt from the book that demonstrates to others what it is that they are unable to see. On the other hand, you could choose not to blame yourself, in which case you should blame the fact that you were unable to show them what was right. That last sentence is a curveball. A curveball. It amounts to admitting that you are aware of the situation, but maybe do not even blame yourself for it. This whole thing was not written for anybody in particular, and there has not been much of a filter applied to it. It's always fascinating to get a look into another person's head like that. I have something that I think you all will find interesting. In writing and reading, you must learn before you teach, and this is much more important in life. Iman's life has been profoundly impacted by 3 books, and I'd want to thank you all for your attention and participation. Now, feel free to share the title of the book that had the most impact on your life in the comment section down below. In addition, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for other ideas on how to become a millionaire.